Have you ever had a moment in your life when you fell into a void and questioned everything? Or do you have memories that you think the universe is sending you signs? After this video, when you think about it, you will realize that you have these and maybe even more. I will give you an example from a story, and then I will prove that there is a spark inside you waiting to be ignited. I hope I succeed. Let's get started. A man in his 30s living in Australia lost his dog who had been sick for a long time. This loss shook him deeply. He felt like he had fallen into a void. These feelings led him to question things. And he wondered about the meaning of life, why he existed, why the being who brought him into this world did so, and who he was. And finally, he started looking for answers to these questions. Who had created him? What was the true religion? First, he studied Christianity. He went to a church, asked questions, but the answers he received did not satisfy him. Although he came from a Christian family, he could not fill the emptiness inside him. After searching for different religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, he decided to tell a friend about his search. While chatting with his friend, he told him what was going on and asked for his opinion. His friend asked him, "Have you ever studied Islam?" The man was startled. Islam? All his life, Muslims had always been portrayed as bad characters in movies and TV series, but he decided to break his prejudice and investigate Islam. There was a mosque near his house, and one day he gathered the courage to go there. At the mosque, people he didn't know were warm to him. They offered him food and drink. When they noticed his curious looks, they introduced him to the imam. One by one, the man asked the questions on his mind. Deep, difficult questions. With each question, the imam opened the Quran and showed him the answers, word for word. The man was stunned. The answers weren't opinions or interpretations. They were clear, precise, and perfect. They gave him a Quran as a gift. He read it carefully for weeks. He couldn't find a single contradiction, but he still wanted proof. Something concrete, something undeniable. One night, as he was reading the Quran again, searching for answers to his questions, he wanted to take a step to prove to himself that Islam was the true religion. He created a setting, lit candles, turned off the lights. He opened his hands and prayed, "Allah, if you exist and Islam is the true religion, show me a sign, just a sign." He waited. Nothing happened. The candles did not go out. The wind did not blow. No lightning flashed. The man opened his hands again and said, "God, this should not be difficult for you. If you are real, showing me some miracle will not take anything away from you, but it will bring me to you." He waited, but again he did not find what he had hoped for. He murmured to himself, "Like other religions, this one has not filled my emptiness." He was disappointed. He opened the Quran and looked where he had left off, and it read, "Those who do not know said, 'Why does not Allah speak to us or show us a miracle?' Indeed, we have shown the miracles very clearly for those who want to know the truth." The man's hairs stood on end. Suddenly he realized what had happened to him, and he said in fear, "All this time I have been looking away like a fool, or I was incapable of seeing what was right in front of my eyes, and shamelessly asking for my miracle when everything created is a miracle." In the following verses it was written, "In the creation of the heavens and the earth, and in the alternation of night and day, and in the ships that benefit mankind, and in the rain that Allah sends down from the sky to revive the dead earth, and in his turning the winds and the clouds, there are signs for those who use their reason." The man burst into sobs. The signs had always been there. He just didn't know how to look. The next day he went to the mosque and told a friend he had met at the mosque about what had happened. His friend smiled and said, "You should not wait any longer." And that day, the man became a Muslim. A peace came over him. He said that it was as if the words he had spoken when he became a Muslim had cleansed him, as if they had washed away all the impurities in his soul. Everyone took turns hugging him, and he was so happy that he had so many brothers he didn't know. As you can see, all we need to do to see miracles is to know how to look. The man had been searching for a miracle, but the real miracle was his ability to see. Everything is a miracle for those who know how to look. Think about it. A tree starts as a tiny seed. Over years it grows, transforms, and produces fruit. It communicates with the earth, the sun, and the rain in ways we can't even see. Isn't that a miracle? But here's the deeper lesson. What makes us human is our ability to think, to question, to see beyond the surface. The man in the story didn't find answers by waiting for a sign. He found them by looking, thinking, and questioning. Man is the most superior being among the millions of things created, and what gives us this superiority is our ability to think. For example, have you ever heard the phrase, "I think therefore I am"? And have you ever thought that you understand this saying as it should be understood? I think, therefore I exist. The answers are always there, but you have to open your eyes and your mind to see them. If you're feeling lost or empty, don't wait for a miracle. Start questioning. Start thinking. The universe might already be showing you the way. You just have to notice it. So the next time something happens that makes you question, don't push it away. Maybe it's the beginning of something. Maybe it's a door waiting to be opened. There's so much more to explore together, and we have a long way to go. And I don't want to overwhelm you with sentences. I want to go slowly and think together and move forward on this long journey without skipping any details and without getting tired. I hope this video has found you at the right time. Please share your perspectives with me in the comments, because each of you has a different way of thinking than I do. Who knows? Maybe you will give me a very different thought. In the next video, I'll be talking about something that proves how differently we all see the world. I can't wait to share it with you. Until next time, stay safe. You can send this video to your friends who you think need to see it. You can give something back to them and help us reach a bigger audience. Until next time, stay curious.